For the perfect man, would you bow?
No.
So, okay, think about this. The perfect man, perfect looks, perfect personality, perfect loyalty, never leave you, never cheat on you, treats you amazing, perfect treatment, perfect wealth, money. So technically the perfect man could be a trillionaire. No bow?
It's just a little weird.
Little weird?
Yeah.
Would you be willing to do a little weird things for like $1 billion?
Yeah.
This is what I don't understand. Like, how about this? If I employed you at a Target and you have to bow as the guests come in, and I'll pay you $10 million a year to do that, would you take that job?
Yeah.
For 10 mil a year, but
Yeah.
you have to work 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Or I could give you not only the world's richest man, but he's perfect in every single way. Through him, you would have more money than $10 million a year, and you don't have to work. You don't take that?
No.
So you do the same exact thing, and in fact, you only have to do it one time, but if you work at the store, you're there for 8 hours.
Doing it to everybody.
And you have to do it to everybody. Really?
Give me the bill.
Yeah. It just makes more sense to do it there.
She said, if you feel like you could go out there and go find a better, go right ahead. And all I said was, if you believe you ain't capable enough of becoming a better, hell, I'll start looking. Just let me know something.
Do you think you need to ask your girlfriend to be your Valentine?
Fuck.
Why?
It should already be known.
So you're not gonna like take the time to do a romantic gesture and make her feel special?
Hell nah, bro. You ain't gotta do all that. Cause like, who else is she gonna be Valentine's with? That's like asking your mom to be your mom on Mother's Day. Who else is she gonna be Valentine's with? She gonna go like ask another dude or something?
You have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Did you ask her or no?
No, she already just like said like we're Valentine's. I just told her straight up.
So
she was cool with it.
She didn't care?
No. If she should be asking you all the time, like, oh, you're not gonna ask me to be your Valentine, that's a wrap, bro. That's a wrap. She's not the one. Facts, I agree.
Right, dude. Like, unless you're ladies that you don't want to deal with that at all, then we should talk.
If you don't want to deal with black men at all,
I with all men and not black men. Just not black men.
Well, is there any women in here who don't want to deal with men, period, or is it just black men, or is it a mixture?
it's just black men, and we actually want non-black men's help in these corrections that you speak of.
So what are the corrections that you're looking for specifically?
Force, because that's the only thing that's gonna work.
But I mean, what are you looking for black men to arrive at? A place of understanding of like, what do you want to see?
Well,
We believe that there is no hope for them. That we don't believe in changing their minds. We don't. But I'm trying not to say what I really want to say because you're on stage. But
this is insane to me. I can't even fathom what I'm like. This is worse than what I thought it was. This is not just disagreements or want to, they're done. This is crazy because these are the same women who don't want any accountability themselves. You don't want anybody to hold you accountable for your actions, but you want white men to hold black men accountable for what? It's basically saying, get them in check, control them, force them to do what? Baby, I've heard it all. I've heard it all. I can't, this is crazy, but there's more. Let's continue.
I think for me, I think I want the coddling culture to kind of stop. I think they get validated a little bit too much and they're not held accountable as much as white men, Hispanic men, Asian men. Like, the legal system works in their benefit a little bit more than they think it does. They're seen as the ultimate, like, most oppressed, and I think that coddling culture needs to stop and they need to be held accountable for their actions.
What actions do they need to be held accountable for that they're not already being held accountable for? Because, I mean, last time I checked, if a black man commits a crime, he's going to jail. Hasn't he been held accountable? What is it that he's not being held accountable for? Or is it the fact that y'all are not getting y'all way and y'all pissed about it and you just don't care what happens to black men? Mind blown.
Oh, your boyfriend's toxic? What do you do, though? Oh, he got mad at you because you posted a bikini picture on your Instagram? Wait, but why would you post a bikini picture if you have a boyfriend? Oh, he's not controlling? You do it for yourself? Oh, okay, what was I thinking? But if you do it for yourself, couldn't you just keep it in your camera roll then? Oh, that's different? Oh, you want your friends to hype you up? Oh, wait, but why do your friends want to see you in a bikini though? Oh, that's for you do it for yourself? Oh, okay. But if you want your friends to hype you up, aren't you doing it for your friends? Oh, I'm projecting? Oh, okay, sorry. Wait, you're looking for a high-value boyfriend, but you're talking to 10 guys at the same time? Oh, that's different? Oh, you're gonna cut them off once you find the right one? Wait, but shouldn't you, like, talk to one at a time so that you're not, like, disloyal to the other ones? Oh, and they're all low-value men? Wait, but if you're doing the same thing they're doing, aren't you also a low-value woman? Oh, no, it's empowering? Oh, all men are liars? Oh. Oh, you broke up because he was cheating on you? Oh, yeah, that's messed up. Wait, but didn't you also cheat on him a few times? Oh, he doesn't need to know that? Oh, that's different? Oh, it's not your fault men are lustful? I mean, that's true. But aren't you asking for less, though? Oh, it's different? You're not? Oh,
This chick says she ain't embarrassed about nothing.
That who was on here and said that nothing is embarrassing when you hot, she ate, I fear. I was talking to somebody the other day and we were talking about dating and I was like, yeah, because I'm single and I date a lot, like I go on a lot of dates. And the conversation then led to how I don't have a car, like I don't drive at all, I don't have a license. And she was like, oh, you don't think it's like weird when you tell guys like you don't have a car? And I'm like, no, why would it be weird? She's like, you're not like embarrassed? I'm like, I quite literally am never embarrassed about anything. I take public transportation. A lot of people on people who take the bus that, which I don't understand why, because it's eco-friendly, it's cheap, it's there for a reason, it's pretty reliable. I will take the bus forever. My grandmother never drove, she took the bus. I don't care about stuff like that. And she was like, I just feel like men judge you for stuff like that. And I'm like, I am fine as I am fine as if anything, a man is going to judge himself for not making enough money to buy me a car if he sees me on the bus. Like, I don't have to worry about men having negative connotations with anything that I do. I also don't have a job. I don't work. A man has never brought up the fact that I don't work. He's never had concerns about me not working because all the men that I date already know I'm fine as and they know that they gotta figure it out to make me happy knowing I don't drive and I don't have a job. That's just like the realities of it. Like, I don't feel embarrassed about anything because I'm never feeling like you're gonna look at me and think anything negatively about me. Like, you're just happy that I'm here.
Now, this chick just said an awful lot, but to be honest with you, I ain't mad at her because there are men out there, men with money who love women like this. Women who depend on them for everything. They don't want that woman to have anything going on. They want that woman to be 100% dependent on them. Now, the thing is, those men are hard to find because they're not everywhere, but those men do exist. And if that's what she's been dealing with, more power to her. She looks like she's pretty young. She might still be in her 20s. And if that's the case, she got a little time before things start to change. I just think it's crazy how some women don't have any shame about their situation. Like, that just didn't bother her at all to come online and tell everybody she doesn't have a job, she doesn't have a car, she doesn't have any plans on getting a job or a car. Like I said, there are men out there who love women like this, and all she can do is cross her fingers and hope she meets one. I will say it's gonna be a lot harder to meet that rich man on a bus, so you may struggle with that. But to me and a lot of other men out there, this woman is a walking red flag. And based on how she's talking in this video, there's nothing about her that makes me think she's the type of woman that wants to take care of a man. I'm pretty sure she wants to be taken care of, but I just can't see her taking care of a man. I just can't see that. I could be wrong about that, but good luck to any man who ends up with that. And just know, fellas, there's a lot more of these women walking around. She's just being honest about it up front, which I can appreciate. Anyway, leave your thoughts on the video. Appreciate you watching. See you next time.
Now that I know better, why not spread the knowledge? Most men suffer in silence and they won't really tell you what they need. But don't worry, I'll tell you. Okay, so this is something that I did not do correctly in my first and only marriage. I did not express enough appreciation for my husband, for the things that he did for our family. Like, I appreciated it, but I was a stay-at-home mom at the time and we had 6 kids, so I was overwhelmed with my responsibilities. And I just saw it as, that's his role and he just has to do it and that's what it is. And that's how I felt about my role as well. But I didn't realize at the time, in the same way that women need to feel loved, a man deeply desires to feel appreciated. He needs to feel needed and appreciated to feel fulfilled in the relationship. I just think we as women, we can do better. We can be better. So I'm sharing this and hopefully it'll help someone.
Modern women aren't understanding their terrible behavior, right? They think that whatever they got going on is at a premium, and it's not. Straight up, it's not. Nothing you have going on as a modern woman is at a premium, and I don't think that they understand that. That's why when a man has decided I'm walking away from this type of stuff, they get upset because they thought the man was going to be there. They get upset because, oh, I thought my bad attitude was going to carry me through. It's not. Oh, I thought my boss babe energy was going to carry me through. It's not. You made a mistake. You gambled and you lost. And most modern women are losing.
When guys are single,
In today's episode of Women Keeping Other Women Single,
I'm like the worst friend to go out with because if a man is talking to you and I don't like that man for you, I'm gonna make it very clear that I want him to go away. Okay, I'm the friend who's like, did you even buy her a drink? And then they're like, oh, you ruined it for her. She could have had it all, but you ruined it for her. Yeah, I ruined it for her. It was me. It was me who ruined it, not you who spent 15 minutes talking to her about nothing and you didn't even offer to buy her a drink or a snack, a mozzarella stick, a pretzel, a peanut. And I killed the vibe. You know what? I'll take it. I will take that.
you know, I'm starting to think there are a group of women out there who are working with these cat food companies, cat supply companies to keep these women single. I really believe there's something going on like that. They're in cahoots or something, and their plan is working to perfection. Now, I know some women are going to listen to this and agree with this young lady, but this is the issue that I have with this. If that girl is talking to that man for 15 minutes, maybe, just maybe, she like him. I mean, I'm just spitballing. I don't know for sure. Now, if your girl told him to leave and he didn't leave, that's one thing. But if she's sitting there having a good conversation with this man, but you don't like it, who are you to tell him to leave? Matter of fact, if I was your homegirl, I would tell you to leave because you are the problem. And how do you know he wasn't about to ask her, do she want a drink or something to eat? How do you know what his actual plan was? Sometimes you get caught up in conversation and you forget about that stuff. How do you know that wasn't his plan? But to be honest with you, it shouldn't matter. If you ladies are out and you want some mozzarella sticks or a drink, get you some mozzarella sticks and a drink. Why you need a man to come buy that, huh? What happened to Miss Independent? What happened to that? Why are y'all sitting there starving and thirsty waiting for some man to buy something? That is ridiculous to me. That man and that woman was having a good conversation, but because you didn't approve, you want to go and mess it up. So now she gonna miss out on her future husband because you wanted some mozzarella sticks. And here's the funny part. If you wasn't sitting there so worried about what your girlfriend was doing, maybe some dude would be up in your face talking to you. But that's not happening, is it? The fact is you're a hater. And if I was your girlfriend, I would go out without you because you shouldn't be dictating what kind of man she needs in her face. So many of you women, it is all about money. It is all about what y'all can get from a man. So when y'all around a chick who don't think like that, it drives y'all crazy. I swear, if there was a list of things that kept women single, it'd go like this: feminism, these eyelashes, pandering men, women, and at the top of the list, single women. Single women are like the Michael Jordan of this, the greatest of all time. They are the absolute worst. But anyway, those are just my thoughts on that. Leave your thoughts in the video. Appreciate you watching. See you next time.
So you said you work at Sephora and you can give me a discount.
Yeah.
Which Sephora?
Like I said, I'm a district manager in all over Sephora.
And how many years have you been doing that?
Can I borrow this real quick? Can I borrow this?
No, after I'm done. Because I heard them giggling saying that this is gonna work.
Perfect.
So I want to know if you really work at Sephora. Why your little friends over there said I knew that was gonna work.
Aren't you in a political run? Why are you here?
Because I can be. In fact, when I become mayor, I know exactly I'm getting out of the city first.
You
asked because he's in that paper. That's crazy.
What?
That's crazy.
He deadass just called me a terrorist.
Who else? What? Me?
I just heard
Listen, escalated real quick.
He wants to get me out of the country.
I mean, you are thebomb.com, but we're not speaking about terrorism.
The reason that he put black in mine is because it's the same color as a bomb, and he sees me as a threat.
And also, if I get drunk, I don't count whatever happens while I'm drunk. It's part of my body count.
What's your body count?
My body count? I'd say like under 5.
Really?
Yeah. Honestly, there's a couple situations in which like I don't feel like they count. For example, like if I meet a fan and we decide to do content, I don't consider that part of body count. If I go on a girls trip, whatever happens in that girls trip, I feel like that doesn't count as a body count.
So if you get drunk, 5 guy,
didn't happen.
So the body count only counts to her when she's emotionally invested in a situation. That means when it's someone she's actually dating. So every fling, every drunk escapade, every one night stand, none of those count.
Woke me up for what?
You need to leave. I need you gone. Like, you gotta go.
Can we revisit this after the holidays?
No. Today. We not doing that after holidays and prolonging this whole process. No.
So you're gonna ruin the holidays for everyone, for the kids, for
the holidays
my family.
Wasn't on your mind when you did what you did. Like, we're not doing this. This is cyclical. It's a cycle, what you know.
Okay, but what? Okay, so your birthday, I was planning something real big,
that's
and
fine.
now
That's my birthday.
Can
I don't
we
need anything.
Can we
No, that's That's 7-8 months out. No.
So there is no reconciliation right now?
No. There's always a reconciliation. There's always a reclamation. There's always a recycle. We're not. No. You gotta go.
Are you really doing this right now?
No, you doing that right now on the camera?
I've been trying. I've done everything that you asked me to do.
You're being real studio right now. You gotta go.
Woke me up for what?
I've talked to at least 15,000 single people now, so now I learned a thing or two. Most women want a man of you guys' caliber. You know, you guys, I'm gonna give you your kudos. You're successful men, you're attractive men, well-spoken men, black men, you know, do well, you do for the community. They all want you. Now, it doesn't matter if she's rich or poor, fine or not that attractive, they all want you. Now, we know the truth of the matter is you guys represent, really when it comes down to it, not the larger portion of the masses. You guys literally might be 10%, might even be less than that. You might be like the 5%ers, the 1%ers, but it doesn't matter because 100% of the women all want you. So what happens is, what I've learned is social media has given people insights to other people's lives. So every girl wants a man that makes bare minimum 100K, has to be attractive, faithful, prefers no kids. If she has kids, love her kids like they are your kids. Treat her kids like you created her kids. Show up for her when she needs you to show up for her. Go to church with her every day. Don't ever speak to another woman. Always be available, but work so much that you can fulfill my lifestyle. It's crazy. I'm saving my next invention is the AI guy. I'm gonna make the 6'6" AI human-like man because it's literally the only man that represents this. And I think that what I've come to learn is women get really offended because they use settling. I hate the word settling because if you say, oh, you're saying I'm not good enough for a man that makes 100K. And their argument will be, well, I make that or more. So it only makes sense for me to require a man that makes what I want or more. Logically speaking, I get that. I don't have a disagreement there. But the part that they're missing, which matters the most, is that man doesn't date the same. A lot of times the wealthy man or the man that has the money, he doesn't want a broke girl, but he has enough, he goes into it knowing he's paid for everything, right? So even though you have a certain lifestyle, this man in his mind, I still gotta pay for everything. So your money doesn't matter that much as you think it does.
We dance, we kiss, we schmooze, we carry on, we go home happy. What do you say? Come on.
Okay, I have what might seem like a silly question, but what exactly is the logical reason why women should hate all men? Is there one? Because I have heard numerous reasons why women should hate some men. I have yet to hear an actual reason why women should hate all men. So I'm really hoping that someone can actually answer this question for me in a logical, reasonable manner. Now, I know that there will be some individuals out there that will call me names. That's to be expected. But that's only because they can't actually answer the question. So for those women that say they hate men, why? Why do you hate all men? Is it because some men did bad things and are still doing bad things? Is it because some men out there in the world have power and you think that women don't? Really, I'm actually hoping for a reason why someone would encourage hate. Unless, of course, it's just to turn a profit.
So we have an update on the proud misandrist who says that women should cheat on men because all men can afford to be cheated on. Yeah, so she followed that up by doubling down and asking this question.
Is it the man's reaction to being cheated on that you're afraid of? Is it his violence?
I responded like so. I said, oh, I'm worried his feelings will be hurt, and I'm also worried that your more extreme and radical takes discredit all the valid work you claim to do advocating against real issues. I've purchased 3 books from Black authors this month. I know that last part seems random, but she said at the end of her video that the only way she'll take any opinion seriously is if we show receipts that we support Black people. Anyway, she says, cheating is extreme to you. Have you seen what they do to us? To which I said, no, your take on cheating is extreme. I have. I've actually been knifed repeatedly and almost murdered by a man. Then dozens of other men ensured he was taken care of and punished, helped me recover, and supported me. I would not want to hurt a man who didn't hurt me just because someone else did. There are also so many other flaws in her worldview, so let's point them all out. First of all, if a woman cheats on a man with another man or several other men, then all she's doing is sexually gratifying more men, therefore serving and centering more men, which seems anti-misandry. So you're pretty bad at this. Next, you claim here that your business, because yes, this is all being posted from a business page, is a safe space for trans people, but per your own misandrist views, that can't possibly be true. Because you say that all men are bad because they are conditioned since birth to be bad. So even if a person who is assigned male at birth transitions into a woman, they have still spent their formative years being socialized and conditioned the same way every other man is. So per your own worldview, you are supposed to hate trans women. And if a person who was assigned female at birth transitions into a man, then you are invalidating their identity by not hating them as much as you would every other man and denying them the gender euphoria of experiencing your complete misandry. Now, her absolutely unhinged takes would be pretty easy to ignore. However, there's one more criticism that I have for her, which is the fact that in every single video, she keeps saying that we need to show receipts for ourselves supporting black women, which she totally does, even though she never shows us receipts of that. And you really need to hear this. Stop using people of color as your meat shield to defend your horrible, hateful takes. This whole co-opting of other demographics' adversities by liberal white women every time they're cornered is honestly an epidemic. I cannot believe that you are claiming to be an ally while using black women as your sword and shield to defend your bigotry. I do not know what is going on with this "I'm not like the other white women, I'm different" pick-me act, but you only have one thing right here. You're not like the other women. You're worse, and we don't claim you.
When you watch these videos, you get a clear understanding that men are done with this BS. I mean, whatever the woman is talking about, men are just done chasing women who treat them like an option. You got men out here trying for years and getting nothing. Headaches. My wallet is empty. just a whole bunch of foolishness. And now you have men backing away from dating, keeping their money, keeping their peace. And you got women sitting around just, really clueless, trying to figure out what happened. Like men didn't tell you that already.
Do you trust your man around other women?
Yes. Yeah.
Do you trust other women around your man?
No. No.
If women don't even trust other women, why would they expect a man to trust women?
And I wonder why they don't trust women around men, but trust men around women. Makes you wonder, right?
So apparently there's a conversation happening online right now about should married women or women in committed relationships be going on girls' trips with their friends. Now, I think this is a maturity issue, and here's why. Some of the girls don't know how to go outside, be outside, without going to the club, getting drunk, and shaking hands. Now, that's some of you. However, some of us know how to act, right? So when I say I want to go on a girls' trip, I want to go to a cabin in the snow and journal. I want to go to the desert and go on a long hike. I want to go on a yoga retreat in the forest with my friends. And my man doesn't want to do that, and that's fine. We have different interests, and that's okay. That's the reason why people have friends. However, if the only thing you know how to do with your friends is go to the club, then yeah, you should probably stay your behind at home, because you're going to end up doing something that you're going to regret. It's only based on your maturity level and the maturity level of your friend group. Do you know how to have fun with each other without alcohol and strange men? Yes or no? That'll answer the question.
Holy you guys. I don't know if there's like a plague going on in West Orange, New Jersey for wedding venues, but easily one of the most iconic and well-known wedding venues, I would say, in all of New Jersey, or at least in all of northern New Jersey, is closing as of July 5th of this year. And as of this moment, you can Google to death and you won't find out where it is.
And we were supposed to get married at Circle B Wedding and Event Center in Isanti, Minnesota in less than 2 weeks, so on May 4th of 2024 here. And we just got an email that they effectively immediately closed the venue. And so we have nowhere to go and not getting our money back.
It's been 12 hours since I found out that our wedding venue closed 32 days before our wedding, and they kept all of our money. I know that there were people trying to share our story last night. I tried to comment back.
My wedding is in 51 days, and yesterday we got a call that our venue will be closing down 20 days before our event.
A little birdie has told me that there are 2 wedding venues in the Adelaide Hills that have closed last minute and with no notice. So we've had some inquiries from couples that are getting married really, really soon, like in just a couple of weeks.
When you look at a lot of female friendships, and I'm not saying all of them, but a lot of them, there's a disloyalty. There is they don't trust each other. Women, a lot of times, and we show videos where they admit it, they don't trust each other. Now, why is this? Well, a lot of times they don't trust each other with men because women's attention-seeking chip is so strong, and this I need validation from any man is so strong that I have seen many instances where women will like getting the idea of getting attention from their friend's boyfriend. There's no sense of loyalty to that friend, or that sense of loyalty will become second tier to that attention seeking from men.
Ladies, what is your duty in a relationship and to society?
I mean, into society, amiga, me pueden traducir.
Como su obligación. Don't call me the B word.
No. En este mundo fuimos hechas para hacer qué en la sociedad.
Man, women can't understand this question in English or in Spanish. What is going on? What's going on here? Everybody look here. Ladies, pay attention to this light. See that light?
Oh my God.
Right, now, let's start this all over. Listen.
Most men that I've dated are intimidated by my strong will. I don't feel that way. It's been known. Clearly, I'm not with them. I'm happier by myself.
We had a lot of women on this couch.
Yeah.
And we had a lot of conversations with women.
Yeah.
And the women that keep trying to convince the world that they're strong and a man can't handle them, you're just unpleasant. You're not good to be around. You don't make for a good partner. And you're trying to disguise it behind, I'm just a strong woman. That's why he can know. You're just unpleasant and nobody wants to be in a relationship. You don't know how to make a successful relationship last. You think the relationship is all about you, yourself.
You know what they call that?
And what's crazy is that, once again, I don't think that modern women understand that they actually killed the first date. Like, any modern women be killing their chances on first dates, and they don't even realize it. They're turning a simple dinner. Hey, let's go out to eat. Let's get to know each other. A simple dinner, a simple coffee date into an interview. And like Santiago the Wiz said one time, I gotta pay for it. I gotta go out, be unhappy, and then at the end of the day, I gotta pay for it. So men, once again, are stepping back. They're looking at the experience and saying, I'm good. I'm not doing that anymore. And what that leads to is men staying home. And honestly, you can go to the store and eat better. You can go pick up something to eat and eat better and have a better experience at the house.
It took me 10 years to understand why history rarely produces female leaders. But once you see this, you can't ever unsee it again. Leadership requires self-sacrifice. Evolution wired women for one thing, self-preservation. But a leader walks into the fire first. A leader bleeds so others don't have to. But a woman's entire biology is optimized for one thing and one thing alone. It's protecting herself and her offspring at all costs. Ask a woman for emotional support when your business is collapsing, and you're going to notice a dark truth. She's going to have zero empathy for you, and she's going to start to despise you, not because she's cruel, but because her survival software is assessing whether you're still viable for her. This is why men are the leaders. Someone had to face the barbarian hordes at the gate, even when survival was never on the menu.
Are you guys cool if you're dating a guy and he's liking another girl's Instagram post?
1000%. Well, it depends on what the post is.
The content that we're exactly talking about. So a booty shot at the gym.
Well, I wouldn't be okay with it, but also that's never really been
Well, that seems
issue
really insecure and
with
controlling
me.
of you.
Really?
Yeah. By the way, what you call insecurity, I call boundaries and standards. You should probably have not an issue with the girl, but you'd have an issue with your guy.
Yeah.
But these are sort of two sides of the same coin.
I'd probably just break up with him at that point. It's
But these are two sides of the same coin. So, and I think it's totally okay for women to have an issue with your boyfriend liking other women's posts, following a bunch of IG models, whatever. But the trade-off, I think, should be you as the woman in the relationship, you shouldn't be putting that content out there.
If a woman acts like a child, then she's dating a man.
Let's try phrasing that a little bit more accurately and see if it still sounds good. So if a woman acts in an infantile, immature, not completely cognitively developed manner, then that means that the guy she's dating should be complimented as being a man.
If she acts like a mom, then she's dating a child.
If she's acting in a way that's responsible, loving, and possibly caretaking, then that should be taken as an insult to the guy that she's with.
And if she acts like a man, then she's dating a loser.
So if they're acting confident, self-assured, independent, and most of all, responsible, that naturally means that the person they're dating is a loser. Right. Sometimes I really don't think that a lot of women think these things through because, quite frankly, it makes women look really bad when they say stuff like this.
Look, if we really want this to work long term, I need to know who I am alone, and I don't want to spend my life wondering what if.
This is stupid. The minute you walk out of here, you're gonna realize how much I do for you and how great I am and how much you need me, and you're gonna start stalking me, and that's sad.
I'm done. I'm finally done.
What are you done with?
With our time apart. I know it's been really difficult. It's been difficult on both of us, but I'm finally ready for us to be together. And I'll never have to wonder about anything else.
I'm seeing someone. I didn't need an experiment to know that I loved you. And I'm not an idiot. You're I guess, done with whatever you've been doing with whoever you've been doing, and you think you can come running back to me? No thanks. I'll pass.
I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. I have given him so many chances, and he just keeps screwing it up. You're giving him chances to do what, exactly? To prove himself. I have been so clear and direct in telling him what I need from him. And even when I threaten to leave the relationship if he doesn't get his act together, he always says he's going to change and step up, and then I give him another chance, and then he doesn't do it. Just to be clear, he isn't crossing boundaries like mistreating you or cheating on you. You're threatening to leave the relationship because he isn't meeting your expectations and because he isn't proving himself to be worthy of you. I mean, yeah. Well, it doesn't sound like you're giving him chances. It sounds like you're punishing him with your absence every time he disappoints you when he's not acting in the way that you want or being who you want him to be. Don't get me wrong, it's perfectly fine to leave a relationship because you don't like the way someone's showing up. But make sure you're also auditing and taking accountability for the way you're showing up. Because giving him chances to prove himself says that you already feel like he's not enough. So then why are you in a relationship with someone that you don't value? Why make someone prove themselves to you? I don't know. Maybe I should read the caption.
Ooh, this is good. This is good. What attachment style do we think this is? Loud disorganized attachment relies on their partner to be very secure, very perfect, and to be consistent with the image that they had of that person from early on in the relationship. And as soon as things start to change, the loud disorganized person feels very unstable. They actually lose their ability to control themselves, and they try to control the other person and change them by lashing out, criticizing, and threatening to leave the relationship. None of this is healthy, and it doesn't get them what they want. Unfortunately, it ends up scaring people. It ends up making the other person feel fear and like they can't be themselves. They can't be the version of themselves that they know they can be because they're walking on eggshells and like they're being evaluated. A person who does this feels internally like they're not good enough, and if their partner would just do these things and be a certain way, then maybe they would actually be good enough internally. It is only worth salvaging a relationship like this when the loud disorganized person is willing to work on their behaviors of using threats, emotional manipulation, and attacks to leverage what they want from you. If they're willing to work on those things, then the relationship is salvageable.
A group of men come up and disrespect you. What do you expect your man to do?
the whole group.
Oh my God.
It's a tough job being a man of Jesus Christ. Like, on top of the fact that y'all expect us to pay for every damn thing, we supposed
gotta die for y'all.
We don't even have the luxury of being afraid like a normal human being. Start shooting in here right now. I'm supposed to go like this over you and run with you hand in hand, knowing damn well I can take off right now. I could be good.
Hilarious.
I could do one of these right now and be gone. Good safety. You gonna get me shot. Fucking around with you with these heels on. I told you not to wear them.
I want a dominant man. Are you gonna lead or not?
That's still just like,
Are
if
you
really
a man
think
who
about
leads?
Are you a man that leads? That's the response. That's the response. Are you a man that leads?
Okay, genuine question for those that say that women should go 50-50 in a relationship with a man because it's the 21st century and we're equals now. Do you think that women fought for the right to have our own money, have our own bank accounts, have our own property, just to turn around and give that to a man, to the same people that were fighting us on it, that were like, no, you're not equal. Oh man, I wish you could have a bank account, but you're just not equal. You're not equal to us.
If guys wanted to take away your rights, they would do it. They're stronger. They would just take it away. This is not, guys didn't fight you and you fought them and won and got these things. That's not how it worked.
And y'all are 3 baby daddies deep. You got 3 baby daddies talking about I want to do with 6 figures, and he not looking for that. I got the pick of the litter.
Yeah, for sure.
Why would I even? You got 3 baby daddies. Lamont, DeAndre, Quantavious. What are we doing? What are we doing? So,
and when you listen to all of these clips, women complain about men not approaching, and you understand why. You understand why. When the man gonna start yearning again? When the man gonna start approaching again? They're not. Nobody's coming back at all. Women are making men uncomfortable. They're making approaching risky. They're making men feel stupid for trying. Just a simple approach. And now modern women are online complaining that nobody talks to them. Well, I mean, my God, you trained men to leave you alone and they listened. Congratulations. Congratulations. Now you know men understand how to listen, and they did exactly what you asked them to do. And they're going to continue to make these videos and continue to complain about men not approaching, why they're not at singles events, why they're not wifing me up, why they're not contributing in marriage, because y'all say stupid stuff. Online, y'all trash men, and you what do you think? What were you thinking was going to happen?
It is women that actually disrupt the family, and then they get upset with the results of a disrupted family.
Or they just want to keep the woman so that she's running the household. I don't know if it's necessarily I don't know. Men can't function as well without women as women can without a man. So I feel like when he hears divorce is on the table, it's going to disrupt his life a lot more. And I feel like that's really what they're thinking.
I'm going to preface this by stating I don't condone cheating of any kind. I keep seeing, though, that they say that women who cheat and they don't get caught is because they're more sneaky, but that's not the case. When a man cheats, right, the woman he's cheating on his woman with is the side piece. She knows her place in the beginning, right? But when her emotions get involved and she realizes that she doesn't want to be a side piece no more, she wants to be the main chick, what does she do? She tell him, oh, if you don't go and tell your girl, I'm going to tell her myself. And then she goes up to his girl as a woman, hoping that they'll break up and she could be the main chick. Her emotions got involved. When a woman cheats, she's cheating with another man. A man, smart. They know that they're not going to wife that, because in the back of their head, if she's cheating on her man this good and he has no idea, what's she going to do with me? Women are a little bit more slow than men. So women accept a lot of things that a man's not going to accept. He knows that that's another man's wife. He's just going to pipe her down and go to home. Am I wrong? That's why they don't get.
This is my wifely opinion. If you ever hear a woman say, I work 40 hours a week, I pay for my own hair, my own nails, I take care of my gas, my utilities, I pay for my mortgage or my rent, I pay for everything. And this is the reason why I cannot be soft and feminine and be his piece. I want you to know that she is lying. The reason why she cannot be that person's piece and be the feminine woman that she is designed to be is because she just does not trust you. Her ideas of a man is severely negative. So if you ever hear a woman say those words that she cannot be somebody's piece and she cannot be feminine because she's working, make sure you let her know that you are not interested. Go find a woman who does not have trust issues and actually loves men.
One who has dated an extremely short man,
Yes.
owns a boat, bring on the boat party, does not change in the Napoleon complex that man has.
I understand, but you still dated him. Ba-doom-ching! You still dated him. That's my point. I just love it. I love listening to women complain about boys and all these other men, but you still them.
Yeah, we
See
did.
how that works?
I was at a party and somebody said to me, they said, you know, if women ran the world, there'd be no war. I was like, yeah, right. I'm sure no one would start a stupid fight for no reason if women ran the world. Yeah, hi, this is England. How come I'm being invaded? Oh, I think you know why. I saw the way you were looking at France.
Yo, new POV unlocked. But if you're one of those that say, oh no, I'm not ugly, just wait till I put my makeup on, you're ugly. I don't think we want to wait for you to transform, you know? Go, go, Power Rangers. Like...
All I hear when I'm listening to these videos is where did the good men go? What happened to the good men? Why did the good men stop approaching us? Why did they stop coming up to us? The good man isn't... Good guys are still around. Y'all be making it seem like good guys are extinct. The good guy isn't gone. He just stopped making himself available to loser modern women who never really appreciated him in the first place. That's where he is. Men have just started, they just complete 180. Oh, you know, I'm focusing on women. I just go build. I just go work. I just go out there and live life. Right? Modern women don't understand that men, especially as the years go by, 2025, 2026, men going their own way, men staying single, they're starting to close the door on some of this foolishness going on, some of this nonsense, and they're finding other ways. Since they already know how you're going to act, they're finding other ways to get what they need.